Hello everyone. Figured I'd test out the new intro. I also cooked up another intro off camera. Dude, I'm having so many ideas at the same time and I don't have enough time to do them all. And then I have this shit that I have to deal with. I have the Switch 2 Direct I have to deal with. Oh boy. I wonder what they're gonna show. They're probably gonna show that Mario Kart again, which makes me sad because I'm really good at 8 Deluxe and I don't know how much of that skill is gonna transfer over. Especially with new maps and shit. It's gonna be like a whole different game for me. You didn't sleep all night? Vic, what the fuck, man? I at least slept. I went to bed at like 9 p.m. and woke up at like 2. I didn't get good sleep, but I did sleep. But yeah, hopefully they actually have something good here. But, I mean, either way. If they're all transitionary titles, I'm just gonna pirate them. Because Nintendo, what the fuck are you gonna do about it? I'm gonna just pirate your shit anyway. I just hope this console is easily hackable. If they hack it in the first year, we're gonna have emulation in like year 2, and I may not. I may just sell my Switch 2 and just pirate all the games for all I care. But yeah, how's it going, Connor? How's it going, Phoenix? I haven't seen you two in a while. How you two doing? I was gonna bread to even watch some other shitty videos, but I mean, let me actually pull up. Hold on. I have a bingo card. I have a bingo card I set up. I have a meme here. I gotta find it. I have this meme. No. There it is. I found it. All right. Let me quickly hide my browser so you guys don't see that. And all right, here's the bingo I was mentioning before. Let's zoom it out a tiny. All right. So, did I mention mouse? I don't think I mentioned mouse on here. But or did I? Yeah, no, optical sensors. So yeah, there's going to be a mouse. I'm pretty sure if anybody saw the render for it, the optical sensors in the Joy-Con were a real thing, leaked all the way back like months ago. But there was a render where basically one of the Joy-Cons is like on its side, used as a mouse. So I guarantee you maybe that's going to be an alternate input method to pointing, like with a Wii remote. That could be an alternate way of doing it, or it could just, we might have another Mario Paint, for God's sake. We might have another Mario Paint, 30 years later. It's crazy to think about. If it's even if it's docked, I doubt it, Phoenix. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. This is Nintendo you're talking about. And as I said, it probably has Turing architecture in it, which is, holy shit, that's 6 years old. I'm pretty sure that's 6 years old at this point. Yeah, Turing architecture is like 6 or 7 years old. That's disgusting. Architecture that old is just not going to run well. It's going to have 12 gigs of RAM, which is at least nice, but that's like the one thing going for it. That needs to be some good RAM. That needs to be fast if it wants to actually not hold the processor back. Oh, nice. No layaway where you are? Alright, Grant. I figured, I appreciate you letting me know. And then another thing, dual screen support. I feel like that's still going to happen. I don't know if compatibility with the Switch 1 Joy-Con is going to happen, and I don't know about larger battery because this is Nintendo. I do want docked higher than 1080 to be a thing, but I feel like if they have 4K, it's not going to be native 4K. It's going to be AI upscaled or DLSS or something of the like. It's not going to be true 4K. Which again goes back to emulation, where it will do better emulated. LED rings on the sticks. I have a feeling this is probably a bit of a stretch, but it's starting to look like it's not possible. The virtual cartridge still confuses me. They're probably future proofing. the system so that like people who have, downloaded stuff on a Switch 1, they can just throw it on a Switch 2 and vice versa. It's nothing I would use again because I don't need to use it. If I want a game, I can download it off the internet. But to those who are willing to spend $60 every month on a new game, good for you. You can do that. How's it going, Ivan? How's it going? But yeah, all the greens have already been confirmed. All the yellows are not truly confirmed yet, but are highly likely, and the ones that are black are probably not going to happen. But we haven't gotten any bingos yet. But I'm convinced this will happen. I think there was a patent filed recently involving GameCube emulation. And then, again, from many, many leakers and sources, I've heard 256 gigs of storage, NVMe or UFS, I believe. It might be UFS, which is not as fast as NVMe, not as reliable as NVMe, but it's, plenty fast compared to the eMMC they were using on the Switch 1 hardware, which is very slow, like incredibly slow. Like we're talking flash drive speeds, not like not anything, tangible. A Steam Deck could easily blow the shit out of it. And then MicroSD Express, which is a PCI Express based solution for storage expansion. This is still very niche. I've heard many people mention it before, so I'm pretty sure you could still use a microSD card. You just wouldn't get the speed benefits from it. MicroSD Express is, I believe, like 3 times as fast, but it's also limited by capacity at the moment. So there's that. Other than that, I don't have much else to show you guys. Like, this is just, again, this is the bingo board. This is what I have. If you guys want to throw your predictions into chat, please do. I would be heavily interested. But yeah, I genuinely don't have much else to say here. I would love to see what happens. I would love to see Ampere hardware and not Turing, but I feel like that's locked in at this point. I would love to see 16 gigs of RAM, but I don't think that's going to happen at this point. I would love to see a ARM processor that is actually capable and that isn't a fucking NVIDIA Shield from 2014. But hopefully we get something that's actually good here, and maybe it'll actually be difficult to emulate, and maybe it'll actually be worth using compared to a PC and compared to a Steam Deck, because this thing is directly competing against a Steam Deck now. And all those people that have Stardew Valley on their deck, no one's going to buy Stardew Valley on a Switch if you can play it on a deck and it runs better. I'm just saying. And that goes with any game. I mean, if you have a deck and you have a Switch, you're going to pick the one that runs better. And if the Switch 2 can't beat the deck, it's in trouble. That's going to have an OLED screen. That'll probably happen mid-gen. That'll probably be a mid-gen refresh, like the PS5 Pro, which is a scam of its own. But the OLED was actually pretty good, I've heard, the Switch OLED. I've heard a lot of people were in love with the screen, and for good reason. And they did a couple other upgrades to the OLED. I believe they doubled the eMMC storage on it, and a couple other small things, I believe, made a more efficient chipset for it. So it was definitely like, the best Switch to get. But there probably will be an like a OLED version of the Switch 2, but that'll probably be in like 3 years. It won't be like right down the line. It'll be in like 3 years or so. They don't want to cannibalize their own sales right out the gate. And they also don't want to, they don't want to overcomplicate their production, I guess. That would be what I would assume. I'm not sure if I'm going to get one day one either, and if I do, it's going to stay in a box until I hear it's hackable. I mean, I'm going to be real frank with you. For the first couple months of the lifetime of that console, it's just going to be transitionary games, a lot of indies from the first Switch. It's going to be a lot of stuff that can either A, run on an emulator, or B, run on the original Switch, and you'll have no issues. It'll probably be until the second year of its life where it's like Remember the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5? When the PS5 came out, it had no games, and it still has no games. But when it came out, games were supported on both consoles. Now they mostly only support the PS5. But back then, you could get away with running a PS4 for like the first 2 years of its life. I have a feeling this is going to happen with the Switch too. You can get away with running the Switch 1 for like the first year, year and a half, 2 years before you actually need to upgrade to a Switch 2 to actually start playing the games. That's just what I see. I could be wrong, but it happened before, and it probably will happen again. History likes to repeat itself. All right, let me quickly hide my screen, and we'll go full screen over here. And get flashbanged. Thanks for choosing a white background, guys. I appreciate it. I am flashbanged. I am flashbanged. Sad that's the case. No, that is though. And it's gonna hurt Nintendo severely, and that's what happened to the PS5. No one bought the PS5 because A, it had no games. B, they supported the PS4 for too long, and C, it was too expensive. If Nintendo gets rid of the too expensive part, they might be in good hands. If they have more support to the Switch 2 and less for the 1 in the first year or two, it's going to piss off Switch 1 owners, but it's going to have people buy into the Switch 2 a lot quicker, and thus more units are shipped out. There's a lot of economics behind this stuff that even I can't understand. Never imagine a time where games would cost $70. That's what happens when you overinflate your staff and get greedy and try to appeal to shareholders and not gamers. You overcharge for games. This is why I don't buy games anymore, man. This is why I don't buy games on consoles anymore. It's just not worth it. If I want to get a game, I get it on Steam. That's just how it is. And if I don't want to pay for a game, I just pirate it. I'm a simple man. All I'm hoping for is the console is under $350. So Peyton, there were some leaks from GameStop, and I'm gonna cite leaks, guys. I'm gonna cite some leaks for you. GameStop was offering, I believe, $175 for a Switch trade-in, and $100 for a Switch Lite trade-in. You do the math there. They're worth $300 and $200 respectively. Let's say a Switch 2 is worth $400. That's going to be my guess. My guess is $400. Actually, how about this? Let me do a prediction for y'all. Launch price. I'm guessing $400, but I want you all to guess as well. Well, $350, but here's the thing. $350 feels a little awkward. I feel like they would round to $100 in American dollars. That's just my opinion, though. Alright. Let's do $450 or higher. $400. $350. $300. $250 or lower. With tariffs, it has to be at least $350, $400. I feel like you're only looking at one side of that. Also, I believe it's... Oh, shit, hold on. Alright, we still have a timer going. Alright. Guess, guys. Yeah, wait. Did we actually start tariffing Japan? Are you kidding me? Uncommon L. Why did we start tariffing Japan? They're like one of our best buds. I mean, I understand tariffing the UK and stuff because they're becoming a communist Islamic ethno-state, but why Japan, man? They're like one of our biggest buddies. They're like the only thing holding East Asia. I'm actually like shocked by that. I guess Trump wants to abolish income tax, so he's taxing everyone that isn't Americans. Guys, look, Legos. So let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. Mario Kart. They better not fuck this up. It's so, like, making a Mario Kart is so easy. You just don't have to fuck it up. You just don't have to fuck it up. Oh yeah, did you hear Mississippi abolished state income tax? Kind of a W. Meanwhile, Massachusetts will do the opposite. They'll double income tax next year, probably. Drifting looks a little bit bouncier in this already. The models, I don't know if I like or hate the art style of the models. They have DK Pass. I'm seeing a lot of larger courses. But I don't see any retro tracks. I think they're just showcasing all the nitros. It's 24 people is crazy though. I will Jesus Christ, King Boo looks great. What the fuck? You can ride rails? Did they just ditch anti-grav and instead replace it with riding the rails? You can play as a cow? That's crazy. Thank you for the follow. Mario Kart World. Oh my god, it's the crew. Guys, it's the fucking crew. It's the crew, Mario Edition. Holy shit. We finally got it. I had dreams of this when I was a child. I'm not even kidding. What's the crew? You could drive across the US and do racing games. It was actually kind of lit. Unfortunately, it was made by Ubisoft and they shuttered the servers like a year ago. But it was basically like a racing MMO. I'm not a huge fan of a couple of the mechanics, though. I'm not a fan of a couple of the mechanics, so this is going to be something I either hate or love, and I don't know which one. I hear Toad Factory. As I said, the crew. Okay, no, I did see some old courses. I did see some retros in there. Shy Guy Bazaar being one. That's on the 3DS. They're making it more arcadey. There's probably going to be gas mechanic done. I hate to say it. Like, this is different from the original Mario Karts that you grew up playing. This is more the crew than it is Mario Kart. So, again, I'm either going to love this or I'm going to hate it, and I don't know which one. Guys, look, GTA. Oh, that was the DS course. And that's Dino Dino Jungle. Alright, I'm seeing a couple old retros. It's an interesting concept. It's on launch day. It's a launch title. It's a launch title. It's a launch title. In the feature or future? Can you English? Yeah, Airship Fortress, thank you. So wait, Meg, are you gonna drive like a woman in a Mario Kart game? I'm so nice to my friends. They have a mouse in them. Yeah, what is that button for? What does that do? Is it a hotkey? She got the fluoride stare. Okay, hold on. I'm seeing audio desync. No! 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 They no! They integrated voice chat. They finally fucking did it. They finally fucking did it. They fucking finally did it. Guys! They finally fucking did it. They finally fucking did it. No, it's their own shit. That's not Discord. That's their own shit. It only took them, you know, oh, let's use an app. No, fuck you. They have a mic in it. They have a mic in it. They have a mic in it. They have a mic in the Switch. Guys! They have RTX voice integration. They have RTX voice integration. There is hardware RTX voice integration in the Switch 2. That just proved it right there. If you know anything about NVIDIA hardware, you know why that's such a big thing. 90% of you probably don't know shit about that, but that's huge. And screen sharing too. Damn. That's actually kind of sick. They finally have something that's powerful enough to do this shit. That's amazing. Hi, Dale. It only took them this long to finally do this. I'm actually glad. This is a huge feature. This is huge. It doesn't look great, but that's like, you know, again, it's encoding and shit. And I'm pretty sure it only encodes it at like 6 kilobits, which again is basically what you watch my streams at. So it's probably going to look as good as that. Also, the Pro Controller. Do you see the guy's Pro Controller? His Pro Controller looks so sick. I love the white. I love the white accents on the Pro Controller. Okay, there is an audio delay. There's like an audio desync. They're adding a fucking camera. Fuck off. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. No, it's RTX Studio. NVIDIA has put some secret sauce in the Switch that allows them to have, you know, green screens like that. That's actually crazy. That's actually kind of crazy, though. I like that. But yeah, this is features that I'm familiar with, and apparently Nintendo just got the keys to the NVIDIA drivers and was like, have fun. This is huge. So they actually put in some software development time. That's really good. They actually, like, put some time into, like, software and firmware. Their R&D actually did something for the past, like, 3 years. Good. I'm glad. But that's probably where the 12 gigabytes of memory is going. I guarantee you, like, half of that is used for all this. I would love to be wrong. I would love to be super wrong, but man. Of course. No shocker. Did the PS5 not even have this? I don't think it does. I don't think it does. I know it has Discord integration, but it doesn't have its own in-house integration thing. And Nintendo actually fucking worked on this. Like, Nintendo actually cooked with this. I hate to say that because I despise the company, but they actually cooked. They actually cooked. Good! Good! Holy shit! Good! Oh my god, that's amazing. That's really good. That's really good. That... Yes. Thank you. It's the DS all over again. Oh my god, guys. It's the DS all over again. Why didn't they have this before? Holy shit, people. Holy shit, this is revolutionary. This is like a feature from the mid-thousands that's finally back. Oh my god. This has been needed forever. This has been needed forever. Yeah, no, they cooked. So far, they've cooked. Tear it open. Tell me what's inside, buddy. I need to know. I need to know. What's the battery inside? No shit. Good. 1080? 1080. 1080. 1080. Yes! Yes! We got 1080p screen, boys. 120? Whoa! Whoa! Okay, that's actually crazy. Nintendo caring about high refresh rate? Fucking what? Wait, Nintendo actually cares? HDR? Whoa! Whoa! HDR is actually, like, very inefficient on mobile hardware, so that's actually going to be interesting how that works. HDR is very inefficient on mobile hardware. Oh, you gotta pull a lever, okay, or pull a trigger. I got it. That's been a much needed feature. Also, look, there's the optical there. There's the optical. That is possible, Meg. That is possible. It would probably look like shit or run like shit though. Yep, mouse controls. There we go. There we go. There we fucking go. So they actually did some audio tuning too. Good. Dude, they cooked with the R&D, man. They actually cooked. Yeah, it's called RTX Voice, and they're using it. Which makes me happy. This is something Apple does, NVIDIA, a bunch of other companies, they do this, and they do pretty good at it. Nintendo doing it too would make perfect sense. I'm glad they added a second USB-C. There's one in the bottom and one in the top. Which is very much needed. I'm glad they added this. Yep, for the camera. And for wall charging. Yep. Yep. UFS? 256. Say 256. Yes! Yes! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! And it's going to be like twice the speed, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to be like twice the speed. 4K supports. Note how they say support. Note how they say support. It is, even if software does not support 4K natively. Hold on. Guys, I'm pausing that. It is possible to upscale an output in 4K if the television supports it. DLSS. Not native. Not native 4K, guys. But it's DLSS. So again, NVIDIA's secret sauce. This is all NVIDIA hardware, like, doing its heavy lifting right now. This is why Nintendo's using an NVIDIA chipset. Because it has all these extra hardware features baked in. Frame rate, frame rate is fixed to a maximum of 60 FPS for 4K output. That makes sense. I mean, if they're able to run games at 1080, 120, that's impressive. You can't do 4K 120 on mobile hardware of this size. You can't. You just can't. And they support 1440 as well, which is good. 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 They actually have a blower fan that actually, you know, works. Good. Yep. Now, are the cartridges notched or what? I'm actually curious. I still want to know the exact hardware. I want to know if it's Turing or Ampere, but I know it's NVIDIA. You can tell it's NVIDIA because it has all the features that NVIDIA hardware does. They're not going to say, unfortunately. What? This reminds me of the game that came with the Steam Deck. If you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, shit, what is that game called? Somebody knows what I'm talking about. I played it on stream, actually. And they're on the SLSR buttons. Got it. Yep. They're made of steel. That makes a lot of sense. Yep. Those are probably going to chip. Oh, okay. So there is a gap between them, so it won't scratch. Good. Somebody is going to make software out there that will allow you to use a Joy-Con 2 as a mouse. Somebody's going to do that. Somebody's going to do that. And it's going to work really well, too, because Nintendo hardware is actually quite reliable when it's not analog sticks. Yeah, or if you take the Joy-Con apart, you'll know. Oh, it's paid? Fuck you. It should be free, man. It should be free. Fuck you. It's just red? It's a shame. Figured. I said it! I said it! Micro SD Express. I fucking said it. I said that shit. I said it. 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 I was right. They don't work. I fucking said it. The controller looks really good. Wait, what did the exceptions say? Not authorized as required by the... Until authorization is obtained. Oh, okay. It's just certification BS. Ooh, what do those do? Oh, so it's just a first party, like, thing. That's neat. May. Oh, I was close. I was going to say May 23rd. I was going to say May 23rd. I was 2 weeks off. Yeah, June 5th. That's huge. Which is like 90% of them. Oh, shit! So they're doing a PS5 thing here. Oh, guys, it's the mic minigames from Mario Party 7. That is so goofy. And uncanny. That's pretty cool how it can just automatically determine the 4 people, though. I know I know what the technology is behind it, but it's still really cool. This actually makes the game not shit. It's not amazing still, but it's not shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's actually crazy, though. Again, they're actually cooking for some reason. But these are all, like, features that, you know, are novelties. They're not really, you know... Ack! The game was already good, what do you mean? Not for 60 bucks. Now it actually has a reason to be 60 bucks. Fair point, Don. I hope it's... Yeah, it's a free upgrade. Oh, no, fuck you. You have to purchase an upgrade pack? That's retarded. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Congratulations, pay 80 bucks. Actually, no, hold on. That's a bad precedent, guys. That's a bad precedent. That's a very bad precedent. I mean, I could just emulate Breath of the Wild on Cemu and make it look a lot better. 60 FPS? I noticed that already. And HDR, I can do that on my PC. Tears of the Kingdom will be the more difficult one. Okay. Okay. That's kind of dumb. Zelda Dungeon exists. Zelda Dungeon exists, guys. Why are you like charging money for this when you can just fucking go on Zelda Dungeon? That's stupid. That's kind of... I like that, but they're also using a shitty way of doing that. Not a fan of that. Also, they should have done this when the game came out, not now. Now it's kind of too late. Like, if the game just came out, that feature would be amazing, but the game came out, you know, years ago. It's kind of done now. Hey, guys, you know Kirby? He sucks. Well, what's the difference? 120 FPS on Switch 2? Fucking hope. Oh, shit! They did a Prime hack. They did a Prime hack. There's a Dolphin fork called Prime hack. Whoa, 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 whoa! I was right! 1080, 120! 1080, 120! Alright, I'm gonna pause this, and I'm gonna pause this and digest it. So, Prime hack is a Dolphin fork, an emulator fork, that allows you to basically use your mouse and keyboard to play Metroid Prime, effectively making it more like Doom. They're trying to reach that audience here, which is kind of cool. I'll give them that. And the fact that doing 1080p 120 is also impressive, and handheld mode at 720 120 is also pretty lit too. I'm glad they're actually trying to go for high frame rate now. They're starting to realize that their previous console was dog shit when it comes to hardware. Now it's a matter of if they actually, you know, can keep it that high. The game will actually look good on the Switch 2. Unlike the Switch 1 version that people still pay $60 for. Yeah, I bet. I bet you can play it at 1080 60 instead of 480 30. Why though? That's so retarded that you have to buy an upgrade pack. Why not free? That is so retarded. Genuinely. The PS5 did it for free, for God's sake. Why do I have to pay for an update? Why a purchased upgrade? That's so retarded. I'm just saying it as it is. That is like a piss take and a half. What? Yeah, they're probably like $20. This isn't tariffs, Meg. This is just Nintendo being a greedy bitch. Interesting concept. I don't know if it'll do well. It probably won't. Cripple gaming. Yeah, basically. It's a cool concept, though. I like it. It's just I don't think it'll do well. And they're probably going to charge, you know, $60 for it. I do like the control schema, though. It's kind of neat. There probably is, but it probably doesn't feel as good. No, it's cool looking. It's a cool concept. I just don't know if it'll do well. It's a very cool concept, though. I do like it. It reminds me of Rocket League a little bit. Witcher? No. Oh my god, is this Elden Ring? No! They put Elden Ring on the fucking Switch too? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's actually insane. And it actually does. Well, I can see the aliasing. But this is a game that is hard to run on computer. I'm guessing 720-30 because I'm seeing the frame rate is definitely 30 frames. But damn. That's huge. That is massive. That's massive. That is actually huge that we're getting Elden Ring on the thing. That's a showcase that the hardware is actually not shit. I don't think you guys understand how, like, technologically demanding that game is. I'm not getting any upgrades, and I don't see why people are wanting to buy the upgrades. Like, why are you charging $20 for a 60 on top of a $60 game when you're selling the cartridge for probably, you know, $60 as well? It's just an insult to people who already bought your game. This is why I like indies. They give you updates for free. Street Fighter 6, no one cares. I'm sorry, you kinda made a shitty game there. Yeah, I said it. Street Fighter 6 is a dud. Anime game. No, it's Gundam. I just pissed off Gundam fans. I swear, if I see Nintendo Switch 2 editions of games cost $80, I'm going to be very angry. They have so many. They cook so good the hardware. If they fuck up the software, it is done. I'm gonna be like so mad. Oh, is it Demon X Machina? It's Demon X Machina. Okay. Hey! It's my favorite guy, Yosef Perez. I love this guy. I absolutely adore this guy. He's the best. And he makes some of the best games. I still need to play this. Gosh, Jasek, not all anime games look the same, Jasek. Sinnoh Enjoyer. Be quiet, Sinnoh Enjoyer. Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. Nobody cares. Genuinely, I do not give a fuck. I genuinely do not give a fuck. I genuinely do not give a fuck. I mean, this is already on the Switch 1. It's upscaling, Daniel. It's not true 4K. It's upscaled. Hate to break it to you. But I'm also not surprised by that because, again, it can only do so much. I don't know why. I'm not going to be excited for a remake of a Tony Hawk game. I mean, it's Tony Hawk, cool, but it's a remake of a Tony Hawk game. Make a new Tony Hawk that isn't dog shit. And maybe you'll get people happy. Just saying. What the fuck? SpongeBob. My balls are stuck. Hitman. Oh god, isn't this that game where you have to pay like the $5 for every single mission because it's Warner Brothers? I think so. I know Hitman has kind of become dog shit as of late. .007? Don't you dare say .007. Oh no. It is. I know by the barrel chamber. Oh no, you can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. No, you're gonna ruin it. You're gonna fucking ruin it. You're gonna ruin this somehow. You're gonna ruin it. You're gonna ruin it. It's Amazon. It's already cooked. If it's Amazon, it's done for. It's Amazon. It's done. It's dead in the water. Don't even be hyped about it. It's dead in the water. No, it's dead in the water. I'm not excited, Meg. Like, if it's Amazon, it's gonna be dog shit. It's gonna be woke or some other bullcrap. It's not gonna be good. Wasn't this what inspired Octopath? Wasn't that game from like the PS era? Or no, that was from the 3DS era. Never mind. I'm thinking of Parasite Eve. Bravely Default's on the 3DS. Dame, dame, dame yo. Will the new 007 involve you killing British civilians who post bad things on Twitter? Yes, and they're all going to be white guys. And the Muslims are going to be the good guys because, you know, it's Britain. It's modern day Britain. Fucking hell. It was on 3DS and it was stupidly hard to find. I see. Yeah, no, there's really bad audio delay on these videos. They fuck something up. Because it's not my end. Is this the... No. What is this? What is this? Is this another Hyrule Warriors? Is this the prequel as a Hyrule Warriors game? Oh, dude, people are going to be wasting hundreds of hours on this game. It's going to be a Warriors game. Oh, yeah, it is. It is. Oh, boy. I know a bunch of people are going to be wanting this. Vic, I know Vic is going to go ballistic in about 2 nanoseconds. He's going to go fucking ballistic, dude. Oh, my God. He's going to go ballistic. Yup. It's a Warriors. Oh, dude. Grant, Vic. Oh, dude. I know so many of you are going to be ballistic over this shit. Hunter, I need to get Hunter in here. Somebody let Hunter know. This is going to be crazy for him. I know Grant loves his Warriors games. Yep. They did one for Age of Calamity, now they're doing one for Age of Imprisonment. I can't get into hack and slashes either, they bore me. But that's crazy. I know people are going to want to play that. Okay, now I'm getting hella audio delay. Oh yeah, it's Koei Tecmo, it's going to be good. Of course it's going to be good. If Koei Tecmo makes it, you can basically put good faith in it. If it's Platinum or Koei Tecmo, it's typically going to be good. Yeah, no, they bore the fuck out of me, but man, are they, like, they're good games if you enjoy them. If it's Platinum or Koei, it's going to be good. GameCube calling it now. GameCube. Yes! I told you! I fucking told you! I fucking told you! I fucking told you! I fucking told you! Did I not? Did I not? Did I not? Did I not? I mean, I can play all this on, you know, on my laptop or my Steam Deck. Or if you have an Android phone, you can just do this too. Yeah, you can play on the Nintendo Shit Cube. Soul Calibur 2, where you could play as Link. Which is kind of funny. Yeah, it looks better on Dolphin because it's actually running at a higher than native. Yep. Each of the consoles back then had like an exclusive character. GX is my favorite. I love GX. I fucking love GX, man. It's such a good game. I'm ass at it, but man, do I love it. It has such a good story mode, too. No thanks, I have Dolphin. I have Dolphin. I have Dolphin in a computer. That being said, this is going to compete with NetPlay. Dolphin NetPlay. Yeah, hey look, F-Zero still hasn't gotten another game. I know, right? No, the story's actually really good, Don. Well, no shit. I'm gonna have to buy that. I'm gonna have to buy that. I may not buy many things, but I'm gonna buy that just because I love the GameCube controller so much. That's like my controller. And I prefer that to the Pro controller. And if it has Hall effect sticks, that's like the best controller ever made. No, but Kira, this one supports USB-C, which means I can use it on a computer. So it actually has practical use. Hopefully it still has analog triggers. I would assume it does. Oh! Deltarune. Yep. Yep. Deltarune. Took me a second. I'm like, what the fuck is the cat doing? And then I saw 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I'm like, oh, Deltarune. I've yet to play this game, but I've heard it's good. This is a Deltarune song? Damn, I didn't know that. Yeah, 2 more chapters are coming like this year. Toby mentioned that. Oh, Undertale is amazing. I loved Undertale. Undertale was cinema. And I need to play it again. Okay, this is going to be a technological feat. I don't know if it's going to look like dog shit, though, and I don't support the company that makes this game because they hate their fans. But, cool, I guess. Gearbox is a husk of its former self. I would never bother playing any of its games now. And Civ 7, I heard, is dog shit. I heard if you want to play Civ, you play 5 or 6. Or 3. Border 4 may tank Gearbox, I know. But frankly, I'd rather the company be dead than continue living a zombie. By purchasing the upgrade. I hate that shit. I hate that shit. It's not a free upgrade, it's a paid upgrade. That is so stupid. That makes me not want to get one. That makes me not want to get one. Civ 3 is ancient, Meg. You could run it. Audio? Or... Okay. It's just frozen. It's just frozen. Hold on. Let me refresh. I don't know why it froze there. Oh, hold on. Now my audio delay is all fucked. What the hell? Oh boy. The audio delay is turbo fucked. Give me a moment. It's like playing shit 30 seconds after it should. What the hell, guys? Let me close and reopen the tab. Oh, I had something else open. There we go. And now... There we go. No, it's just on my end. It's the YouTube stream causing some audio delay. And it's still frozen there. Wait, was it just frozen that whole time? Yeah, it was. Okay, it was. Alright, I thought I was going insane, but it was just frozen. So the actual video is fucked. Got it. Wait, what? Chat. I'm having a mental breakdown. What the fuck is going on? My audio's desynced. Try UK stream maybe? Alright, I'll try. Nintendo of America's stream is broken. Absolutely broken. It's just turbo fucked right now. Alright, hold on. No, it's something on YouTube's end. It's something on YouTube's end. I'm using the UK channel now and it runs fine. Something was aloof. Yeah. NOAs is fucked. Oh shit. Gungeon. They're making a sequel for it? Isn't the first one in a pixel art style? Also, holy shit. It's another bullet hell roguelike. Yeah, I'm using the British channel. You know, the Toothless channel? The communist channel? The insert making fun of a shitty country here channel? And guess what? I can say that because I live in America. I can hate Britain because I live in America, and I can't get arrested for hating America. The Muslim channel? I mean, for hating Britain. Yeah, the Muslim channel. Precisely, though. Precisely. I love free speech. Yeah, this might be Astroneer. It had that, like, gameplay look to it. Starseeker. Astroneer Expeditions. Yep, it's a sequel. Oh, but it's Devolver. Ooh. They fell quickly, too. They're putting Cyberpunk! They're putting Cyberpunk in it. Holy shit. They're putting Cyberpunk on the Switch, too. That's another technological feat right there. That's a technological feat. This means that the console's on parity with the PS4, if not better than one. Which is a very good parity to be on. FF7. Say it. FF7. Yep, there we go. 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 There was leaks about this months ago. About people behind closed doors seeing FF7 gameplay on a Switch 2. This confirms it. This confirms it. It's remake integrate. So I'd assume it'd have the others too. Well, they probably haven't ported it over yet. Silksong is real? Wait, I didn't see it. I was looking over at this side. Oh, they're adding Puyo Puyo Tetris again. A game no one cares about? A game no one cares about? Oh my god, dude, Ubisoft is gonna go broke before this game comes on the Switch. Ubisoft is unironically gonna go broke before that comes on Switch. Nonobaga's Ambition. Oh, damn, you know, a game where it's actually historically accurate, unlike Assassin's Creed. This just reminds me of Little Nightmares. Hey, Don, your favorite. Your favorite, Don. They're adding a new Professor Layton. Interesting. And you can get this on Steam. Is this it? There's gonna be something. There's gonna be like, wait, one more thing. RE? No. Hello Kitty game? The fuck? No. No, is this RE? Elden Ring 2. Bloodborne? Guys, Bloodborne on the Switch? Some people know what that rune is, and I don't. But someone's probably flipping out. Oh, it's another From game. Wait, is this unironically Bloodborne? Oh my god, it is! It's unironically Bloodborne! No! 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 What the fuck? No! There ain't no fucking way. There ain't no fucking way. Bloodborne came to the Switch before it came to PC. That's crazy. I mean, it's on PC, but still, it's not officially on PC. That's still crazy. What the fuck? Meg, this is a PS4 exclusive game, and it's coming to the Switch too. This is crazy. They actually cooked. No, I think it's Bloodborne. I'm like certain it is. If not, it's gonna be an exclusive game of some sort. From Software makes Elden Ring, Bloodborne, Dark Souls. They make the games that are impossibly difficult, yet people play them for some fucking reason. They make those games, Meg. The games I don't play. It looks like, yeah, it does. And Sekiro, yep, Sekiro. Has anybody ever seen the Duskbloods? Okay, so it's not Bloodborne, but it's of the same family tree. Which is still fucking impressive. And I'm guessing this is going to be a timed exclusive. It might be a timed exclusive. It's an exclusive! It's just a straight up exclusive! Oh my! That's actually huge. That's actually huge. That is actually huge. I don't think you know how huge that is for them. Financially, that is huge. That is financially huge for them. So Bloodborne 1 is effectively a PS4 exclusive, and the Switch 2 will house the sequel, essentially, of Bloodborne. Exclusively on it. It will literally require us to emulate the Switch 2 to be able to play it on PC. That is crazy. Oh, I agree, it's annoying. I don't like it either, but it's going to get all the, the sweats to get a Switch 2. It's going to get people to buy it. Kirby. It's a new Kirby. Yep. Meg. Your boy's here. Your boy's here. It's Kirby, right? I don't believe you. There's no way they'd actually care about the franchise after this long period of time. There's no way. Oh my god. Nah, bro. Nah. Nah, that's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. Damn. That's actually fucking crazy. Damn. That's actually crazy, though. Isn't this gonna directly compete with Mario Kart, though? Like, what are they doing? I mean, it's cool and all, but like, holy shit. You kind of timed it at a worse time. We finally got a sequel to it. It's fucking Air Ride. And Sakurai. Sakurai picked it back up. Dude. The Return of the King. 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 That's crazy. I cannot believe that. Sakurai is still working. The Return of the fucking King, dude. I love that magnificent bastard. This is a Mario game. This is a Mario game. I have a bad feeling this is a Mario game. This screams Mario game. Oh, it's a Donkey Kong game. It's a Donkey Kong game. It's a Donkey Kong game. Oh god, I hate that new art style. Well, I guess it's old, but still. I don't like that art style that much. So instead of Mario Odyssey, we now have a Donkey Kong open world game. Interesting. Wait! You can interact with the world. They made a Nintendo game with a destructible environment. That is a technological masterpiece. We are witnessing greatness, guys. We are witnessing greatness. We are witnessing greatness. Nintendo found out how to make destructible environments in their video games, guys. Everything has changed. Everything has changed. Everything has changed. No, I don't think you know what destructible environments means, T-Lord. Like, the entire world looks like it's destructible, which is, like, a huge technological feat. This is kind of huge. Dude, they actually have a solid lineup for 2025. They have a solid lineup. I just fear these games are going to be $80 or $70, which prices me out of ever buying a game. I will not be buying these games for $70. I'm sorry. But yeah, Again, a destructible world is huge. I don't like the new model either. His eyes are too close. His eyes are too close. Hardware options. Hardware options. Price. I need a price, guys. I need a price. It's going to be 400. You're not sharing the price? You're not sharing the price, are you? They didn't show price. It's going to be 400. Yeah, no. They were quiet about it. They were quiet about it. They were on a good run. They didn't want to ruin it. I have a bad feeling it's going to be 400. Oh, no. ZA? Kira? You're the Britain chat. What the fuck is ZA? I know GB is Great Britain. What is ZA? I'm genuinely curious. What is ZA? What the fuck is a ZA? I'm not British. I can't understand. They said more details later today on the Switch 2 website. I need to know a price, man. I need to know a price. I have a very, very bad feeling it's going to be 400 bucks. I mean, I was guessing, I said 400 earlier in the stream. I did say 400. But, yeesh. That's going to be rough. ZA is South Africa. Oh, okay. All right, that makes sense, actually. Thank you. I'm curious as to where ZA came from. Zulu? No, Zulu's farther north. I don't know. Or maybe it's just a local thing. Their Z is an S, maybe. I don't know. I'm not from South Africa. The rumored price right now is 400, not Zimbabwe. Not Zimbabwe, and not Zambia either, although Rhodesia was part of the UK back then. And Rhodesia is now modern day Zambia and Zimbabwe. It could just be localized. SA is ZA there. But no, I genuinely think it's going to be 400 bucks, which is going to be like 350 pounds, maybe 400 euro. And I'm going to guess, because the yen is so shit right now, I'm going to guess what's the 1.5 times 400, that's 600, so 60,000 yen. That's going to be my guess. So you guys, go ahead and quote this. 60,000 yen, 400 US dollars, 400 euros, 360 or 350 UK pounds, and I want to say 500 Canadian dollars. That's going to be my guess for the price. That's going to be my guess. Actually, it might be 550 Canadian. Yeah, dude, the Japanese yen is shit right now. It's been shit for the past, like, couple years. Yeah, no, they cooked with the Direct, though. I just have a couple gripes. Paid upgrades for games is a piss take. It's, like, one of the most retarded things on the planet. The PlayStation allows you to upgrade your games for free. I don't know why Nintendo's not allowing that. I have a bad feeling that is going to encourage PlayStation to do that with the PS6 in the future and Xbox in the future. I have a bad feeling this is a bad precedent for the gaming industry when it comes to consoles. Paid upgrades for new generations, I feel like, is a very, very stupid idea. And I will stand firm on that. I will not be buying paid upgrades for my fucking games I already own. I think that's stupid. But other than that, yeah, paid upgrade is idiotic unless they had to make a lot of work and they prove it. I mean, obviously there are some features that they have in there that are, like, worth money, but I'm not paying 20 bucks just to get a upgrade to a game. That's so stupid. Like, I do not see the appeal in that. Me buying a Switch 2 in Japan to get it for cheaper, I mean, honestly, that is a strat. Honestly, if you go to Japan right now, tourism is at an all-time high there because of how shit their currency is. It's great going to Japan right now. Everything is so cheap compared to here. You can buy food for like half the price there that it is here. You sound delusional, it'd be 40. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. This is just... Like, I feel like 20 bucks is going to be what they charge. DK's model is probably the worst part of the Direct. Otherwise, I don't think the hardware is going to be a massive issue. It'll be an issue in 5 years. I guarantee it. But it's not going to be so long in the tooth compared to the Switch hardware was when it launched. Because the Switch hardware, when it launched, was... Well, I mean, Turing is already going to be dated. I want to see someone tear it apart. I want to see someone disassemble a Switch 2 and tell me what the internals are. I want to know. Because I didn't get any fucking specifics. By the way, let me quickly hide this. Let me quickly show this. Optical sensors in Joy-Con. We did not hear about larger battery. We did hear about this. We did hear about this. Hold on. Let me quickly... This was confirmed. This was confirmed as well. This was confirmed as well. I was not expecting there to be 120. So we did get docked higher than 1080. We did get GameCube emulation. This was deconfirmed. And this is also deconfirmed, I guess, more or less. Put that as yellow. $256, 1080. GC12. No Red Dead 2. We did get Elden Ring, though, which is huge. Is a reasonable resolution? I agree. Oh, yeah, we did get this. We did get this. Alright. Or for Cybertron on Switch 2. LCD screen was also confirmed. It's not going to be OLED. It's going to be LCD. So we got our bingo, guys. We got our bingo. We finally got our bingo. Also, I got a DM. If any of you have any extra info on the Switch 2, let me know. If anybody gets die shots of anything, let me know. If anybody gets PCB shots, let me know. Literally, if you, like, literally just send me a naked PCB of the Switch if you find it. Like, I'm dead ass. Like, I want to know what's inside this thing. Because I'm pretty sure these top two are correct. I also want this to be correct. Because if it's not, they're going to have issues in 3 years with the dead sticks again. Did you hear they announced the price already? Wait, what was the price? What was the price? What was the price? Hold on. I'm going to hide that quickly. What was the Switch 2 price? Because I did just say it out loud. I said my guesses out loud. Pricing possibly leaked by Costco employee. Damn. That's a lot higher. Oh, that's Canadian dollars. 500 Canadian. 500 Canadian was leaked. 450. Ooh, that's going to kill it. That's going to kill it. I need proof. Send me a link. I need proof. I need proof. I need proof. I need proof before I take that to heart. It's gonna be like the PS5 all over again. 450 is way too much. You can blame tariffs. I'm blaming the fact that it's Nintendo being greedy. We needed we need 400 max. We needed 400 max. This is gonna cook it. I'm pulling up the Twitter right now. Nope, they are not showing anything. Oh, dude, I'm gonna camp a Switch 2 and scalp it. I'm gonna say it right now. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna scalp a Switch 2. I'm gonna say it. And that way I can get another one and scalp it, and another one and scalp it, another one and keep it in my room forever and wait for it to be hackable. Please scalp it, do your part. Dude, I scalp 30 series graphics cards. I will scalp whatever the fuck I want. It's free money. And if you want to cry about it, you go scalp one yourself and make some free money. It's basically a disc edition of the PS5 all over again. No, exactly. It's why the PS5 sold so shittily. If they're gonna overprice this crap, no one's gonna buy it. Except stupid people and smart people that profit off the stupid people. I'm just saying. Like, they fucked up here with the price. They cooked so well, and then they blow it with the price. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I'm so upset at that. Had to deal with the chip shortage. That, even now, they could have cut the price. Like, they could have cut the price down on the PS5, but they never did. They never did. They never did. So that just goes to show to me that they either can't cut the price because they bloated their budget, or they don't want to, and nope, they're going to continue have nobody buy a PS5. I just don't get it, man. I do not get it. It's, yeah, greed. No, it's greed. That is what it is. It's greed. Pot of greed. But yeah, if anybody, you'll know as soon as the official price, when pre-orders open. I heard it's happening today. Silksong is real. Wait, is it actually real, though? Is it actually real? Is it actually real? Nintendo of EU tweeted about it. Well, I have the Steam page open for it. This is a real Steam page, guys. This is a real Steam page. It was in the direct. Damn. That's crazy. That's crazy. Imagine they were waiting for a Switch 2 this whole time. Unironically, they probably were. That's crazy, though. I cannot believe that. Again, they cooked so well. They poured gasoline on this fire, and they just cooked with it. But my problem is, chat. $450. If that's actually true, this thing is dead in the water. If it's $450, this thing is dead in the water. It's not going to sell. 350 pounds? Where did you get that info? Because, again, my guess was, like, I'll literally type this out. And, currency converter. Let me just F1 this and then go over here. So, my guess, chat. This is my guess. 400 American. It's going to be 400 euros because, you know, if you live in Europe, you're a slave to taxes. So it's going to be like 400 euros as well. And let's do UK. No, what is it called? GBP? GBP. 309 British pounds plus tax because Britain is also cringe like that. I'm going to guess 350 pounds. So yeah, 350 pounds, 400 American dollars, 400 euros, and then CAD. 500 Canadian. Oh my god, the Canadian dollar's gone way up. Oh no, it's probably going to be like 600 Canadian then. Holy hell. I want you to guys realize how long I've been wanting a 3D DK game, and we finally are getting one. But no, Jesus Christ, I forgot how bullshit the Canadian dollar is. Has the Canadian dollar gotten worse? It has. I'm pretty sure the Canadian dollar has gotten worse. Did the Canadian dollar get worse? Because I swear it used to be like 4-to-3 ratio. Now it's almost 2-to-3. Now it's almost like a 50% ratio. Thank Trudeau. Yeah, Trudeau did kind of ruin the economy of Canada. So honestly, you know, Canadians are kind of reaping what they sow right now. More news outlets are publishing articles about the price being $450 now that the direct is over. Can you please send me a link? Please send me a link. Where are they finding us? There should be a source somewhere in one of these news sites. If they're just sourcing each other, it's fake news. Don't believe it. Yeah, look at that. Look at what happened in Trudeau's regime. It used to be 1.3, now it's 1.5 almost. It's almost 1.5 now. That's insane. Dude, I went to Canada back in September of 23. And the exchange rate was literally on the day I went. It was 1.36. Now it's 1.43. That is insane. Thanks, Trudeau. You fucked up your economy. Well done, guys. Oh, great. I have to deal with ignorant. Has a suggested retail price. And how do you know this? Is there a source? Is there a citation? I don't see a citation. Where's the citation, guys? I don't believe you, ignorant. I can't trust ignorant. I can't trust ignorant. I'm going to call them ignorant. I don't call them IGN. I call them ignorant because that's what they are. I can't trust ignorant. With no means of tracking the source, and I can't believe it. Price on the site? Yes, send me a link to the site. Oh, shit, Daniel. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is official. This is official. This is official. This is official. Oh, no, man. Oh, no. Yeah, they fucked up. They fucked up, guys. It's over. They fucked up badly. They needed to make it 400. They needed to hit 400 or bust. And they're so desperate that they put Mario Kart World in at 500. That's 350 pounds converted. Is the British pound really that good right now? It's kind of insane, actually. But, yeah, no, this is bad. This is bad. This is really, yeah, I was like, oh, it's probably going to be 400 because they didn't say it on the direct. I'm priced out of this. I'm priced out of it too, Meg. I'm priced out of this. I'm not buying this for myself. If I buy one, I'm scalping it for 600, 700 bucks. I'll camp for this day one, but I'm scalping it. I'm not going to, fuck no, I'm not going to buy this for myself. That's a shame, though. That is a crying shame. They'll round it past 350, Colwyn. You have to mention that you live in the UK. You have like what 15% VAT. They're gonna add a shit ton of it, money to it. So it's probably gonna be like 380. It's probably going to be like 380 pounds. Remember, you live in Britain, buddy. Nothing exists in Britain except death and taxes and the fact you have no free speech. If you get one you got as a gift, yeah, no, I just don't see myself buying it for myself. And they're still charging more for games too. Do they have they and Muslims? And Muslims. Yes, and Muslims. But no, I genuinely fear they're going to charge 70 or 80 bucks for a game. I genuinely fear they're going to charge 70 or 80 bucks for a game. Like, that's not good. That is not good. And they're discounting one game that they desperately want to sell. I don't think Mario Kart World's going to do well. I think it's too unorthodox. It's a cool concept. I like the concept. I think it's too unorthodox. And I'm also going to say this, chat. Nintendo had the NES. It did really well. Nintendo had the SNES. It did really well. Nintendo had the N64. The PlayStation overtook it. It did badly. The GameCube was released. It did relatively well, but it was overshadowed by the PS2 because it was basically a glorified DVD player that played video games. Then the Wii came out, and the Wii obliterated everything. And then the Wii U came out, and it failed miserably. And then the Switch came out, and it was a worldwide success. We're on the sine wave heading down now. We have reached the peak, and we are going down. I would say 2022 was the peak for Nintendo, and now they are going back down again. And they are going to hit a rock bottom sometime in 2028, 2027, 2029, and then they're going to go back up again. They are on a sine wave. This has been their pattern since the GameCube era. The GameCube didn't sell well compared to a PS2 because the PS2 was a DVD player that played video games. And who cares about Mario when you can play Parappa on your DVD player? Quite frankly, that's why it sold so well. I'm just saying. But this is going to screw them. This is going to be like the end of Nintendo peaking, and it's going to fall back down again. I'm just saying. You can quote me saying this shit, and I'll be right in a few years. Nintendo's going to fall back down in 27, 28, 29, and it's going to take a while for them to get back up. It's going to take them a long time to get back up. They're going to hit another dark age like they did with the Wii U. It's going to happen again. I guarantee you. This is too expensive for a console. Also, hold on. Let me manage the prediction. No one guessed 450 or higher. No one guessed 450 or higher. That's sad. I was expecting it to be 400. I was not expecting it to be 450. That's bad. This is, concerning to me. I mean, now I should learn how to homebrew my Switch. I should learn how to do that. I mean, it's probably dead simple. But yeah, again, maybe I'm insanely good at pattern recognition, but I'll repeat what I said. Nintendo did really well with the Wii, and did really well with the Switch, and did really well with the DS. But they have this sine wave pattern going on, where they have a really good console, and then a really bad console, and then a really good console. We're about to hit the really bad console again. Which is a shame, because the hardware of it's really capable. It's very capable hardware. It's just overpriced. It's just overpriced. You can thank Bidenomics for that. You can thank the current global tension for that. You can thank COVID for that. You can thank 100 different factors for that. You can thank China for that. There are a bunch of different things that are causing the prices to be so high as they are. But this is how it is. If this fails, blame T2ID Remastered. No. But genuinely, I hope Nintendo learns their lesson from this. I genuinely hope this prices out people from getting the console. Let's be clear, it's not a bad console. It just won't sell. Yeah, no, it's great hardware. I absolutely love that they actually put, effort into the hardware and into the firmware. I love that. I absolutely love that. it's not going to sell well. Not for 450. For 400? Yeah, sure. For 350, amazing. Not for 450. Not for 450. It's not going to work at 450. Go ahead and send that if you have it. Great hardware indeed, but the software needs to be 60 or lower and good. I agree. Switch 2 price confirmed. In Europe, it's going to be 469 euros. Oh my god. That's disgusting. That's even worse than 450. In Canada, it will cost 630. Oh, Canada bros. You live in a communist country. Oh, Canada. You have no fucking rights. Holy shit. 630 Canadian dollars for a Switch 2. Chat, I'm dead ass, by the way. I'm fucking dead ass over here. I am dead ass. Let me block the element. Nope, hold on. Actually, nah, let me do this. There we go. Now it's gone. Now I don't have annoying thing. 2,000 Schwadi? Oh my god. Oh. So, let me do this. In the UK, the system will cost £396. Almost £400. That's disgusting. 470 euros, 630 Canadian, 450 US. This is cooked. This is actually cooked. Which sucks. Because it's such a powerful console. Yeah, £400. It's such a good console. It has such good hardware. But they fucked it. They fucked it with the price. They should have sold it as a loss leader, man. They should have sold it as a loss leader. They really should have sold it as a loss leader. Games are $80 confirmed. No! No! Oh no. Oh no, I was right. Oh no. Guys. Not to plug myself, but it's time to get a computer. It's time to get a PC. 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 We're done. We're done. I'm done. Get a computer, guys. Ascend to godhood. Ascend to godhood. Do not look at Nintendo consoles, man. It's time to get a PC. It is time. It is time to get a PC. We're done here. We're done. I was done with $60 games. I'm not paying $80 for games. Fuck that. That shit is retarded. That shit is retarded. I'm not doing that. That shit is actually fucking retarded. I'm sorry. No. No. Again, savageasic20@gmail.com. Email me if you want me to build you a computer. I will ship anywhere in the US 48. I will shamelessly plug that right now. Do not get this crap. Do not. Get a Steam Deck or let me build you one. Do not bother with this. Like, what the fuck? How much? Depends on your budget. Depends on your budget, buddy. But if you want to... Honestly, the Steam Deck beats this. The Steam Deck beats this. If you want to play games mobilely, get a Steam Deck. This is not worth it. This is not worth it. This is not worth it. $80 for a game is a piss take. Like, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom for $70 was at least semi-justifiable, but it was a bad precedent. And unfortunately, the bad precedent stayed and actually got worse, and now it's $80. This is disgusting. I would rather people buy a $1,000 computer than pay $450 for a Switch, and then pay $80 for every single game. I genuinely, you would end up paying that off. A Steam Deck might actually be worth it. Oh yes, no. Steam Deck. $400, larger storage capacity, better hardware, and cheaper games. Guys, what is going on? Oh my god. Dude. I had a bad feeling that that was going to ring true, and it did. I swear, didn't I say this, guys? Didn't I say, like, oh, you have to pay $20 on top of a $60 game to get a Switch 2 version of a game? And I ended up being right. I hate when I'm right about this crap. I hate when I'm right about this crap. I genuinely hate when I'm right about this crap. I genuinely hate when I call it. I genuinely hate when I call it. Nintendo would have made a lot more money at $350. Yeah, again, here's the thing, Colin. People got priced out. I got priced out. If I buy this console, I'm flipping it on eBay for $700. I'm not gonna keep it. Fuck no. I'd rather resell it and make free money off of it because some dumbass consumer is gonna buy it off me. My favorite game is legit $7 and goes on sale for $2 every other month. That's the thing. I'm going to keep saying this to you guys. Indie games are way cheaper, have less bloated staff, and are much more worth the money. And you can get like 10 indie games for the price of one of these games. Some soy server is having a meltdown over the prices, and yet, and Don, I guarantee you those fucking idiots will still pay $80 for this. Peyton, you just camp at a GameStop when the console releases, buy a console for $450, sell it on Reddit for like $600, $700, free $200. I did this with graphics cards during the GPU shortage. I almost did it last month. I almost bought a graphics card last month for like $550 and almost sold it for $800. I'm kicking myself that I didn't do that. I totally could have. Some are saying it's $90 for physical. Nintendo's done. Nintendo's actually done. Nintendo's actually done. They fucked up. There is going to be some immense course correction going on. And if there isn't, people like you and I, you watching me, people like you and I are going to be looking at PCs. How much did you make during the GPU shortage? Like $800 off of flipping graphics cards. And I wasn't even trying. I think I sold like 3 graphics cards and made like $800 profit. And that's not counting me mining Ethereum on my graphics card, which paid for itself. I bought my graphics card for $742 after tax and mined about $900, $1,000 of Ethereum off of it. I made money off of my graphics card by mining on it. I hate being priced out of my hobbies. Meg, this is why I picked up different hobbies. This is why I got into computers. This is precisely why I became a PC gamer. This is precisely why. Because Nintendo was starting to get too expensive for me. And I'd rather spend $2,000 on a computer knowing I can use it for basically a decade and can play whatever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want, instead of being tied to a console where I need to pay $40 a year for online and $60 per game. Instead, I can pay $10 a game, or $5 a game, or $20 a game, or just have people fucking gift them to me, because I know you guys love doing that too. And again, I will plug myself. Again, SavageJasic20@gmail.com, or hell, you can DM me on Discord. DM me if you are interested in, unironically, me building you a computer. I will gladly do this. I will gladly do this for you guys. Like, I genuinely do not want people to get this console. Meg is on her syndrome arc. Meg is on her syndrome arc. I'm a new superhero. I'm Tourette's syndrome. Okay, that was a bad joke. Because I can't upgrade from V1 to V current, I need to buy all versions previous. No, it's so stupid. Like, again, they're charging $60 on, they're charging $20 on top of your games you already own to play them on the next system. It's so disgusting to me. I despise it. It's so asinine. It's so asinine. I hate it. When painting Warhammer models starts being similar, if not cheaper, to something, you know that something is wrong. Daniel, you could not speak truer facts. Warhammer is disgustingly overpriced. I have friends that play it. One of my brony friends plays Warhammer, and he actually stopped playing Warhammer because of how expensive it got. Warhammer is disgustingly overpriced, and it's starting to show in the video game industry too, especially in a console industry. And this is why I keep telling people, get a PC. And now you guys are seeing it in real time, why I was right 5 years ago. Because this is going to happen, and it's going to keep getting worse. Your $60 games will become $80 games. Your $300 hardware will become $500 hardware, and you'll be outpriced. I saw it back in 2019, and I'm now glad you guys are seeing it too. Thank you for the follow over on Kick. If you haven't followed over on Kick, I'd appreciate it. The whole reason I wanted a PC in recent years was because of the release of Planet Zoo. Now it's been added to PS5, and I'm going to convince my mom to buy it for me finally. Rockstar, unironically, being $100 is becoming reality. Yes. Yes. No, GTA 6 is going to be like $90 or something. They cooked so well, and then they ruined it with the prices, man. I'm so mad at this. They did so well, and then they fucked it all up. Again, all I can hope for is a dark age. All I can hope for is a dark age. I always knew that consoles were a scam. They weren't that bad in the 90s. In the 90s, it was actually worth picking up a Genesis and a SNES and paying for the cartridges. It was actually worth it. And then the PlayStation was probably the best console ever released for price-wise. It was, you know, CDs. They were dirt cheap to manufacture. They were dirt cheap to buy. The PlayStation was unironically one of the best consoles you could get into back then. The GameCube was really good too. The PS2 was really good too. The N64 is actually one of the worst consoles to get into because the games were unironically like $80 back then. That's like $150 now. And the games were $80 back then. Cartridges were expensive. But yeah, the N64 was like hella overpriced. But the late 90s, early thousands was like peak era for like buying consoles. The PS2 had a purpose. It was a DVD drive that played video games. The Xbox had a purpose. It had a DVD drive, but also played video games. And you could hook up multiple of them and play Halo with all your friends and do 16-player Halo. People did that, and it was really fun. There are memories of people older than me that would go to college in 2000, like 2003, and would hook up all their Xboxes together and all play Halo together. That is a thing people did back then. And it was amazing. It was an era I wish I was from. That era is gone now. And this is the era we live in now. And they were so close. They were so close to making this perfect. And then they priced everyone out. It's such a shame. 16-player Mario Kart Double Dash. Exactly. No, it's such a shame, man. I'm so sad about this. This makes me genuinely heartbroken. They could have done stuff so much better if they charged $100 less for the software or for the hardware and $20 less for the software. This would have sold like hotcakes. I would have definitely bought into this generation, but I'm not going to. Not at this price. Not at this price. Meg, now you know how I feel 6 years ago. This is what I felt 6 years ago, guys. This is what I felt 6 years ago. What you are feeling now is what I felt 6 years ago. This is why I bought a computer. If you drop $1,000, $2,000 on a computer, it will last you way longer than the console will, and it will be cheaper because you don't have to pay $60 for the games. You only have to pay $20 or $10 or $5. Or sometimes nothing, because a lot of these games are dirt cheap or free. Or if you don't want to pay for a game because the company is an asshole to you, you just don't buy it, you pirate it. Or better yet, you get a fan game that's free, that's made by the fans for the fans. Look up Pokemon Infinite Fusion, or God, I don't fucking know, every other Touhou fan game, or God, I don't know, insert fan game here, or insert funny moments, insert that, that. Piracy and fan games and free games do so well on computers because they're free, they're cheap, and you can play them forever and ever. You don't have to pay $60 for them. You don't have to pay $80 for them. As it should be. Honestly, it's one of those franchises that's kind of lit, and Zun is really chill about it. But again, please guys, get a deck, get a Steam Deck, or get a computer. And I will help build one if you want me to. DM me somewhere, email me, I don't care. I will keep saying this. SavageJ620 at gmail.com. Email me. I'm willing to listen. Oh my god. PC turned out to be such a good investment comparing to consoles. At this point, I could probably just upgrade only my GPU and be up to date for the next 2 years. Dude, I could upgrade my GPU, but they're too expensive, and I don't need to. My hardware is more than capable. I could upgrade my processor, but I don't need to, because it's more than capable. And mind you, my hardware is already 4 years old, and it's still more than capable. I literally have no reason to upgrade. I want to upgrade. I have no reason to. And my hardware is 4 years old. And it could probably last another 4 years before I upgrade it. You can run a computer for 10 years and be fine. If you want bleeding edge, you're going to pay for bleeding edge. But no. Every $1,000 computer I built the past year uses hardware from like 2021, 2022, 2023. But it's desktop hardware. It doesn't age fast. It ages very slowly. You can use it well into the like 2028 and it'll be fine. The old MacBook that my mom got for free gives me barely any room. You could probably sell that or just donate it to an electronics place if it doesn't run well. Is it also like a Tower Mac? Is it a Tower Mac or that giant screen? You have a 3060 and well, it is capable, but I can feel it sometimes lags behind. I got a 3080. I was very lucky to get one. But like that thing will last me another 4 or 5 years easily. I don't need to upgrade it. I can if I want to. I don't need to. And the most powerful graphics card on the market right now is not even double the performance of my card, so I don't need to upgrade. I wait until my hardware can double in performance before I upgrade it. And that's what I did. I had an 8700 6-core. I upgraded it to a 12-core. And then I upgraded my graphics card from a 2060 to a 3080, which is like double the performance as well. The stream was going so good, then everything crashed and burned. Dude, the Switch price was sad to see. I was sad to see 450. Like, that genuinely broke me. I'm like, that's it. They priced out so many people right there. Not in this economy. They priced so many people out with that. And then they priced me out with games. $80 is too high. I don't care what it is. All I need is a computer that can draw, run games at 1080-30, and allows me to code for fun. Meg, I can do that. And there are plenty of tiny micro PCs that are like literally this big that can also do that for like $400, $500. They're real. You can get little brick-shaped computers. Where's the source to the Switch 2 games being $60? Bro, I gotta buy a house in a couple years, so I don't gotta worry about all this. Yeah. No, it was on a Twitter post. You found a lead? Send me a link if you don't mind. Yeah, that was already posted, Don. That was already posted. That was already posted, dude. Yeah. He literally sent that. I can't believe this, man. Again, this is why I pirate. This is why I have a computer. I can't believe, like, this is gonna sound like evil villain, but I get to point at you guys and say I was right. I was right all along. I get to say that. Meg, I'd be down to sell you my old rig on a discount if JSIC was willing to fix it for you. Taylor, if you're willing to pay for parts for me to fix it, I will totally do that. I was right about everything. I hate when I'm right. I don't like rubbing it in people's faces, but I can say I was right. JSIC was right about everything. Should I make a hat? Should I make a red hat that has like the white font that says JSIC was right about everything? Oh my god. Would you guys buy it? Chat, would you buy it? I need to know, would you buy a hat that says JSIC was right about everything? Would you buy it? Would you buy it? Yes, I would actually consider it. Oh, fucking hell. Asking for a friend, what font is that? What font is on those hats? Is it Times New Roman? Is it Times New Roman? I need to know. I need to know for research. What font is used in those hats? You know, the MAGA hats, the parodies of them. I love parodies. If anybody knows anything about parodies, I want to make that. I just need to know the font so I can make a proper parody of it. JSIC was right about everything. Century Bold. I think I have that. I think I have that font. Let me check. See Windows fonts. Century. Yep, you're right. You're right, Don. You're right. That's it. That's it. If it legit only needs a $70 processor to run again, I'd be down. Again, it's one of those things where, like, if you take it to a technician and they say it's just a processor, sweet, that's a cheap replacement. If it's RAM, sweet, that's a cheap replacement. If it's a motherboard, I want you to ship it to me so I can replace it, and that's going to be more expensive because motherboards are not cheap. I'll buy the JSIC was right merch. Dude, that's fucking crazy. Oh my god. I'm going to make a merch line that is just JSIC was right about everything. And it's going to all be blood red. Well, not blood red. It's going to be bright red. And it's going to have this font. I will sell that. That coming soon. Coming soon. I would buy it just to make my father question everything. Bet. Bet. JSIC cap and we agree t-shirt. I like your idea, Don. Send me a full image and I'll make that shirt as well. We're making merch, boys. We're making merch. We're making merch. Actually, hold on. Let me open up paint. That's the wrong paint. That's the right paint. Actually, let's go with this one. That's a better red. That looks more like the red that's used in the funny haha. Text. Century. Oh, that's too big. Hold on. Let me neum this out a little bit. All right, there we go. And I might need to send you a list of characters I'll put on the We Agree t-shirt, just because putting 400 of them can't work. I can't believe I'm doing this, chat. Oh, damn it. I hate Windows Paint. Windows Paint, I hate you. Let me just set it to left indent. Brother. Why is Windows like this? Let me just go full screen with it. JSIC W. Dude, why does Windows Paint always do this? It's been a bug for, like, ever. Control AC. Now it made it small. The fuck? Made it small again. Interesting. It just shrinks it for some reason. Maybe it's because of font kerning. I don't know. But then we can move this over to the right a little bit. And boom. Done. There we go. This is all I need. And then we slap this on a hat. Actually, what I should have done... Let me do a negative. Let me make a negative out of this. Let me make a negative real quick. If you don't know what I mean by negative, give me a moment. There we go. Oh, damn it. Why are you so small? I'm doing this in real time because I genuinely, like, have a burning passion. This has ignited a fire on my ass. There we go. That's a proper negative. For merchandise on your store, the thing is, I need to know if people will actually buy it. But this... Spite is the greatest fuel and fire. Dude, I have Spite. Oh, this is the only thing I use. This is... Daniel, I'll have you know, everything I've ever made, graphic-wise, has used Paint 3D. I am not kidding, except for one thing. My old logo, the J with the 20 on it, was made in Adobe Illustrator. Everything else is made in Paint 3D. I'm an old fart. I also refuse to learn anything else. You still just use Paint? Oh, so you're the real OG. You're the realest of real OGs. Give me Vance cards, lol, and I'll buy. T-Lord will actually waste money on Vance cards? That's crazy. Alright, let me Control X that. I think I just need the negative. I don't need anything else. Just a negative will be fine. Alright, and then, save as. I should probably hide my screen so I don't show you guys all my files. I'm not okay with you guys seeing that. Also, I have to leave in an hour. I have to get my oil changed on my car. So this will be a relatively short stream. I say short, I've been going for 2 hours now. But I have hate going on. I have spite in my head right now. I cannot, like literally... Let me just play a song of how I feel right now. If I can even play it. Let's see if you guys... Actually, no. I can play it on... This song is playing in my head right now. I get it changed every 5,000 miles. No, it's Fan Song by Death Clock. Chat, should I open up a fourth wall page and sell this merch there? Should I do that? Should I do it on Streamlabs or should I do it on fourth wall? Genuine question, by the way. Which one are you okay with? Because I have both. I can use either. I set up 2 suggestions worth reading sometime. Tag, store, or graphics. Okay. Jasic was right about everything. Oh, I'm literally making that cap right now, Don. I'm literally making that cap right now. I'm considering both of those, Don. Dude, that's so heartbreaking that's going to cost $450. This is actually heartbreaking for me. Also, T-Lord, yes, I can. Again, DM me. Hold on, I'll just DM you. Are you making a shirt? I'm gonna make a shirt and a hat. But should I do it on Fourth Wall, which is a site I recently got worked with, and then or should I do it on Streamlabs? You won't use the hat because you have your Nina ones. That's fair. I'd say you put the merch on Streamlabs because I don't know what Fourth Wall is. Okay, so Fourth Wall is a merch store. A couple other YouTubers use it. Fourth Wall? Alright. By the way, here's what it looks like. I think I can show you this without infringing on myself. Yes, I can. I'm going to add things to this. I'm going to actually add stuff right now. I just want to make sure that I don't, you know, dox anything or do anything stupid. Site design. All right, let me go back home. I forget. How do I go to dashboard? Okay. No, it's not a Twitch extension. I'm going to schedule it to launch literally in, like, hold on. Start time, let me do 11:30 a.m. All right. At 11:30, the site will go up. Oh, that did not work. There we go. There you go. Actually, no. I'll set it to live now. It's live now. Go check it. Let me create a new product. Design something new. I guess I can show this. Let me find hats. Classic dad hat. Design now. Actually, I want red. I want red. I want red. Let me go back. I want red. Cranberry. Isn't that like the color that 4547 uses? And then I should probably hide this because I do need to add upload image, show files. Yeah, I can't show this to you guys. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. It's amazing. It's amazing. This is cinema. Jasek was right about everything. Alright. I'm not gonna make this whole thing. I'm gonna cut it. 20 bucks. I think that's a good idea. JWRAE hat. You know, because instead of a MAGA hat, it's a JWRAE hat. This is amazing. Dude, I am so spiteful right now. I feel like I could... Oh, dude. Oh, I'm so spiteful right now, man. I'm so spiteful. I'm so spiteful. Jasek was right about everything. No, this is not a parody of a presidential campaign. I don't know what you're talking about. Publish now. Alright, it's up. Actually, I have this one set to 18. Are you guys okay with me setting it at 20? This is super original. Dude, I love this. Oh, and by the way, these keychains I do actually unironically sell. I have a couple of them. I can print 40 more in an hour. Just let me know. Yeah, Kira, you still need to redeem that. Why are you redeeming? Do not redeem! Why are you redeeming? Also, now it's time to make a another product. I'm making a shirt. Let me get a red. Paprika. Paprika? No. Red. 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 Stitched? Oh, I can get it stitched? Oh. Oh, honey. Oh, honey. No, you can't do this to me. Oh, no. Chat. Chat. I can get it stitched on. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, wait, no, it's only gets stitched on the pocket. It's gonna be printed. Never mind. It's gonna get printed. Never mind. It only works on the pocket. Dude, I'm so spiteful right now. Also, that's the wrong color. Add or remove colors. Yarn. Red. There we go. And then... artwork. Cinema. Absolute cinema. No, I don't want to do that. Hold on. Let me trash it and re-add it. There we go. Absolute cinema. This is dead simple, man. No, I'm not making that much. We're setting it to 20. That shipping is expensive. I'm sorry. I can't. I have no control over that. I could set it up on Streamlabs as well, because I know there's a warehouse in Latvia. But I don't know. We were praising Nintendo, quite the opposite. We went from praising Nintendo to doomerism to making merch. I know, right? Deltarune is supposedly $25. That's actually... I hate to say it, Toby has kind of gone to the dark side. Ever since he started working for, like, the Pokemon company, he's kind of gone to the dark side, I'd argue. But Kira, I thought you redeemed the beanie. I thought you redeemed the beanie. Also, I need to update that. Don't click the Redbubble link. I've shut that down. I need to add the fourth wall to it. Actually, let me do that now. Let me just hide this. I don't want to show you guys all that. Oh, it's a shirt. Never mind. I'm retarded. Thank you. I have your hat and shirt. Bro's collecting them all. He collected them all. Don, bro, if Jacek is Trump, then I'm the Alex Jones equivalent. What the fuck? Oh, I'm quoting that. That's amazing. I'm quoting that. Oh my god. Holy shit. That's amazing. Am I Musk then? Oh, dude, I'm laughing too hard at the Can I be Musk? But everyone hates Musk, including myself. Oh my god. No. Are we just LARPing this shit now? No, my god. Exactly. Everyone hates Peyton. Oh my god, you're right, though. You're right, though. You're so right, though. There we go. Consume should work now. There you go. Let me know if you buy something. Chat, let me know if you unironically do buy something, though. Alright, the shirt's up. I can order samples. Chat, I can order samples. People hate me already. True. True. But yeah. Hold on. There we go. I love this. I want these. I unironically want these now. I unironically want to buy these. Oh my god. I want them. Well, good on you for saving money, Kira. I'm glad you're doing that. Treat yourself, fuck it. Here's the thing. I'm about to go to a convention. I don't have money to spend right now. But dude, this is straight fire. This is straight fire. I love this. You're saving up to move out. Godspeed. I love this. I absolutely love this. Also, if you notice, the font's from Wind Waker. I had to use it because of that. But holy shit, guys, I've gone full on turbo autistic. Like I've gone on a rage over this. I'm so mad. Hold on, let me quickly. Is it the one with the T-Lord? Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. This is a bit on the high end though. Are you sure you want to go that far over? As Nintendo burns, we make merch. Yeah, exactly. Call me a grifter, but I'm going to be doing the same thing once I get a job. My dad's going to be paying half my rent after this month. Unless government decides to screw me over again and take even more of my money. Yikes. I forgot, are you in America or... I'm curious. I don't think I've ever asked. But I've been stuck on a part-time job and I have gotten a few leads recently. You're in Florida. Oh boy. Oh boy. The funnest place it is. The funnest place in the world. My sister's moving there next month. She's moving to Orlando of all places. I'm like, why are you moving to Orlando? I'm gonna miss her. I'm gonna miss her. Alright, Taylor, I just sent a response to your DM. Also, Dawn, I haven't shipped it out yet, but that's mainly because I've had a bunch of other shit going on, and this direct has kind of been distracting me. But I will probably ship it out before I leave on Friday. In fact, I want to get it shipped out before Friday, because that way I can actually get... Holy shit, Peyton actually did it. He actually did it, and now I know that those alerts work. Now I know that actually works. Now I know that actually works. He actually bought it. He actually fucking bought it. He actually fucking bought it. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. He actually bought it. Payne, I need a picture of you wearing that shit. Thank you for making it red. Duh! I have to make it a MAGA parody. It's red with Century font. It's like, it's... You know me. I love my parodies, man. I had to make it red. I was like required to. That's the whole point of parodies. You have to make it a parody. But yeah, thank you, Peyton. I appreciate it. Because now I can try and get away with wearing it to Anita practice. That's why. Fair point. Fair point. Fucking hell. That's amazing. Oh my god. Oh, I'm glad those alerts work. Now I know if you guys purchase one. now it lets me know. Streamlabs like has some stupid thing that appears on in chat, but it lets me know on this corner right here. It lets me know. But yeah, Don, I'll ship out the keychain on Thursday, or even today. It's just I have to make sure that I get everything else squared away because I'm doing like 10 other things right now because I have to get ready for a convention. I'm driving up Friday at like 6 in the morning to a convention. And I'm planning to get there at around 12. It's going to be a long drive. And I have to wake up my friend to get him there. Not going to be fun. Friday is not going to be fun until I get to Pittsburgh. And then it'll be fun again. But yeah, holy shit, man. Oh, This was a very interesting stream, and I'm very sad about what's happening with Nintendo. They have been falling from grace rather quickly, and it makes me very sad. Why does Pittsburgh sound like a Paper Mario village? No, it's a location in Pennsylvania. So this is Pittsburgh, Cohen. This is Pittsburgh right here. I live... That black dot is not accurate. Don't worry, I'm not doxing myself. I live in Frederick, right here. So I have to drive all the way... Oh my god, Don just purchased a hat. No way. Holy shit. I have to drive all the way to a place called Monroeville. Because that's where the convention's happening. It's happening at a convention center right here. It's a long drive. Let me actually put directions in. Monroeville Convention Center. That is not my location. My location is somewhere around there. 3-hour drive. And that's if I take the toll road, because this whole strip is a toll road. I don't like taking the toll road. I usually take this way, or I take this way along 30, because I don't pay the toll. I hate paying $15 in tolls to get to my destination. It's stupid. I can't believe the Switch 2 battery is apparently 5 amp hours? How much is the Switch 1's? I'm pretty sure that's not much of an upgrade. That's mildly concerning. Hold on. I'm going to look this up. Switch 1 battery. Oh, it's 4,300 milliamp hours. I tell people traveling in Illinois to avoid tolls by any means necessary. 12 gigabytes of RAM, so I was right about that. Chat. I was right. That's another thing that was correct. I said 12 gigs. The leaks were true. Do they know if it's a Turing GPU? The battery was a larger battery. It's like, what, 4310 on the original and 5220 on the new one? That's a 25% increase. No. 20% increase. I sent on Nintendo Soy, but used Google Translate. 12 gigabytes of LPDDR5. Yeah, I knew that already. 8-core ARM Cortex A78. I knew that already. Which is okay, I guess. 8 cores is better than the 4, I believe, the current Switch has. 256 gigabytes of solid state UFS. Micro SD Express expansion. I knew that already. Wi-Fi 6. 1080p 120 hertz. We learned that. 7.9 inch screen. 60 watt charge port. 60 watt. Interesting. HDR10. LAN port. HDMI port on the dock. That's all I'm gleaning from that. Half a kilogram of weight. Okay. But damn. I still cannot believe it's going to cost $450 and the games are going to cost $60. That's absolutely disgusting. That is like atrocious. That is actually atrocious. But yeah, look at that. All we're missing are these 3. We didn't get Red Dead 2, so I'm actually going to declassify this. And I didn't see you post anything about the GPU. I didn't see anything about the GPU. Was there any info on the GPU? Because I didn't see anything. Analog, bumpery, triggery, D-pad. Ah, yes, I fucking love the Polish language. Bumpery, triggery. Oh, fucking hell. Micro SD do 2 terabytes. Now I'm just pissing off Daniel. I'm just pissing off Daniel at this point. These specs is all the shop knows at this point? Okay. You were the first piece of merch I ever bought. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. It took me making a 45-47 parody for you to buy my merch. I need you guys to send me photos of you guys wearing it, because I unironically want to buy my own merch. That's how much I love it. I will bet. But yeah, I have to drive 3.5 hours to get where I want to go on Friday. So there's a lot of stuff I have to do. In fact, what I probably should do is just go upstairs, grab an envelope, throw a keychain inside it. I have a bunch of stamps right next to me. I need to just slap that on, write your address on it, Don, and then just send it off. I should just do that. I was going to write like a heartfelt message and stuff, but I don't know. Are you okay? Lobotomy tier stream. No, this is literally a lobotomy tier stream. This is, but it's class. I love it. T, I will talk to you about that in a second. I don't know if you're still watching stream, but I will talk to you about that in a second. But yeah. This is a stream. Am I disappointed about what happened to Nintendo? Yes. They cooked so well. They poured so much gasoline on that fire that they ended up charging $80 for games. They fucked that up. They fucked it up. They fucked it up. I'm so mad about it. They ruined it. They absolutely ruined it. This is one of the streams of all time. This is one of the streams of all time. And now you know, Jacek was always right. Jacek was right about everything. This is literally 28.3. This is good news for PC builders, though. Again, message me. I will gladly build a computer for you. Message me. Please, I'm dead ass. Let me know. Anyways, you all take care. If you have any ideas, leave them in suggestions. If you need a computer built, email me or send me a message on Discord. I'm dead serious. I'll be glad to help you out. Other than that, I'm sorry about the stream. Legit look me up. You just have to message me. I don't have like an official website for selling computers or anything. Mainly because I don't have the money to actually own my own URL. Just DM me. But I run everything by the book. I print receipts and everything. I literally have to Schedule C for my taxes whenever I do this crap. I literally have a Schedule C, like, in my taxes for this. It's something I enjoy doing. And I write off everything I buy, because that is what you should do. Write off everything you buy when you run a business. It's great. Anyways, thank you all for being here. I apologize for my ranting and my autism and my other stupid shit that I keep talking about, but holy shit, I have vengeance, and I have, I'm just mad. I'm spiteful. Spiteful, that's the word. I'm spiteful right now. So, making this shirt was my spite. So thank you all for being here. You all take care. Stay savage. I may do a stream later tonight. And yeah. Stay savage, y'all. See you soon.